Jibblyporf, a melee player, played Puff and melee, and he's been really on the grind. Okay,
speaking of Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, Zeedy opting for Pokemon trainer.
All right, we didn't see what stage we were going to, so no surprise.
Yeah. So Jibblyporf got a few good wins in his ultimate run so far. I'm interested to see how he grows, because he's constantly coming to as many things as he can, going to Smash Fest. But I'm also interested to see what Zeedy's going to do with this Pokemon trainer. Yeah, so, as we've seen from Donnie, Bowser is a character with a lot of potential, because when you think about heavies, like day one, everyone was talking about how busted K-Rool is, and so he's terrible. Yeah. And then we hear people complain about DDD, but we really don't hear anyone talking about Bowser these days. Yeah, which is really interesting, because I think the Bowser's probably the best heavy. He doesn't rely as much on throws anymore, which is good, because because grabs in general have been kind of nerfed. Yeah, and also down smash pretty good. All right, so now Zeedy in a pretty good spot right now.
Oh, and we see that down air just coming out.
So free, unfortunately. And even though Bowser has got a decent recovery as far as heavies go, it still is very limited on mix-up options, and Ivysaur down air is going to cover most of them. And even if you want to try to hit Ivysaur to interrupt that, again, the hitbox is so big. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the bulb is invincible or some kind of variation of that concept. I'm pretty sure somebody said that on the Twitter. But again, Ivysaur really solid advantage state. Not the best recovery or disadvantage, but ooh, and we see it again. Yeah, Jibblyporf getting reversed there. Really unfortunate, but good awareness by Zeedy of what he could do in that moment when he was potentially going to get ledge trumped. I'm not sure if I believe that's a grab that he was going for. That could be a side B. I can't. All right, so Tough Guy actually got a buff in this game. It did. So you can get out of basically any rapid jab at low percent. Up
to about 250%.
Are you serious?
On Fox, yeah.
Oh my god.
Sheets is 260.
Well, that's insane. I didn't realize it was that much of a buff.
Yeah, I didn't in Smash 4.
That's crazy.
Tough Guy lasted until 30 overall.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was not that high, but
okay.
No, because I only found this out because I tried to rapid jab Danya. I was like, oh, you're at 220%. Maybe now I can jab at the ledge. I know.
Oh, and
and then that just catching a landing with that S smash. So Zeedy looking pretty dominant in that game.
Exactly, but
yeah, we just gotta see how Jibblyporf adapt.
And as we saw, we just stayed on Ivysaur, arguably again the best Pokemon.
Right.
But opting to go back to Pokemon Stadium, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but we were hearing the best song in this game in that match.
Oh yeah,
the Zinnia remix is so good. Everyone listen to it, even if you haven't played the game. Oh my god. All right, but going into game 2, let's see how Porf will mix up his game plan to deal with Ivysaur.
All right, opting to stick with Squirtle. I'm trying nobody's committing to anything. I think that Ghibli just got reversed way too much. Okay, yeah, catching a landing with withdrawal. Pretty good at catching landings just because it is invincible.
But as we see, that flamethrower can just rack up so much percent, just 34% with one move earlier. We saw something up to almost 50.
Right.
That flyer is just insane. And just catching him with a forward air, and he's going to the Ivysaur, so now Jibblyporf has to be incredibly...
Okay, and gets unfortunately gimped.
And he wasn't able to change back to Charizard back in time, so he's up a stock. But that doesn't mean that he can just continue playing aggressively. Pokemon's trainer is one of those characters that is incredibly unpredictable. Their style just switches with every Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so got the ledge before he was able to set that downer up. But yeah, Ghibli just he's gotta maintain this lead. Yeah, he's gotta just play as patient.
Catching that.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit antsy trying to get back to stage. I think he's just trying to get back to stage as quickly as possible so he doesn't have to deal with Ivysaur down here. But okay, yeah, he had a chance to maybe intercept the up B. But
and here's the thing about Bowser, Bowser in particular, he has absolutely no other way to recover. I mean, sure you could stall his side B, but in general, just his up B is very predictable, and he doesn't even have that great of a hitbox. So and it's especially weak, as we've seen.
Right. I mean, and Ivysaur's down there. So
yeah, exactly.
So it's just a situation he doesn't want to be in. Okay, goes with an aggressive landing with the down air. Not really able to capitalize off in it, and he's been reversed again by Zeedy.
And I believe in this game, it's not lagless if you land on the ground with side B anymore. In Smash 4, you could just land and it was lagless. So, but really? Good meaty forward tilt just coming out. All right, she switches immediately back to Squirtle. Good parry.
Good parry.
Opting to go.
Oh, and then, yeah, unfortunately gets caught in a roll. Probably a buffered option because the buffer system's pretty whack in this game. But, okay, didn't get to extend his advantage state, I'm sure as much as he wanted. He probably just wanted that stock, and yeah.
Ooh, all right. The up air just catching him.
So, I mean, Zeedy not out of this, even though he's got a lot of percent on him. Jibblyporf got to just keep his composure. Honestly, I was surprised that Jibbly didn't opt to... Well, I mean, he got hit back by the last hit of it, but I would have just dropped shield and done something because of the tough guy. But maybe just not feeling too confident enough at the moment.
Or maybe he isn't aware of how long it lasts.
Maybe.
Because like...
Right, like we weren't either.
Yeah. And that's not to say that we're like, oh, the best players in the game, but
it's
like
something that maybe people aren't aware of.
Yeah, and even in the Smash 4, I don't believe Tough Guy was that much of a factor. Ooh,
okay.
But good back air,
yeah.
catching him.
Good, just pressuring him as he's trying to land. I see a lot of Pokemon trainers, they'll opt to go for Charizard in those moments where they have high percent, because regardless of the fact that the other two probably get more, they just want to opt for survivability in that moment. But it's Bowser, so that's not really gonna
factor much in here.
Yeah. So,
but looks like Jibblyporf has kind of adapted to the entire Ivysaur strategy.
Yeah.
Although he can't really do anything about that down air, he really knows how to like play around him now.
Yeah, you got to play around him and just not let him set up in the way that he wants to in neutral, or so he can set up his own advantage state. Yeah, unfortunate, almost immediate SD at the beginning from Zeedy, but almost bringing it all the way back.
And this entire time we've just been like dissing on like Ivysaur. That's not to say that like Pokemon training doesn't require any skill.
Right. No, and I think that most people would understand that that's not what the conversation's about.
Yeah.
But then again,
some people just choose to misinterpret it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but I mean, unfortunately, we can't really do much about that. Okay, opts for the aggressive withdrawal. Okay, so I see what he's going for to try and catch any kind of aggressive landing Jibblyporf would do, but maybe Jibblyporf could on reaction just try and get the footstool instead of just trying to contest it head on, because it is invincible.
Yeah. But you can also just hit it really hard in the back end.
Right.
All right, so Zeedy just going for that Ivysaur. Let's see.
We're getting a lot of cross-up rolls. Shout-outs to Flop. Okay, so trading. Okay, in another trade, we got Ivysaur off stage. Okay, contesting. Oh, wow! That was a great reaction to that footstool. Both trying to come up off at the same time, but Jibblyporf did it a little bit quicker, so he got that footstool and able to get that down air. But
using that forward tilt to just get off of me. I don't want you here, please.
Exactly. Oop. Okay. So landing on the platform.
And that down air with a surprisingly big hitbox. Ooh. Oh, nice use of the invincibility, so he wouldn't get hit from the down B. Oh, he's off stage. Charizard's.
Oh, okay.
Down air, not quite it.
DI. I think that was a DI. Okay. Oh, doesn't get the turnaround F tilt that I'm sure he wanted. Okay. Yeah, and then caught under the platform.
Borf just being like, oh, man.
So good awareness by Zeedy of and able to capitalize on that situation. But we got Charizard off stage. His up B's a little bit harder to test, but he does catch the roll on with the F tilt.
Yeah, and unfortunately Jibblyporf took no percentage there, so now the game's basically just even.
Basically.
But now that down here just doing a meaty 22%.
Oh, okay, and got the Squirtle jab. So Squirtle going to get outranged by Bowser, but he is still going to probably have a stronger advantage on him since he is a bigger character. Unfortunate preemptive down air. Okay, so now he's off stage. He's got to go for a high recovery. Okay, now he doesn't have an air dodge or a jump.
I mean, it looks like what his
unfortunate again.
But it looks like what his game plan is here. He knows that Ivysaur can just kill him really early off the edge, so he's just trying to back throw, trying to take advantage of Bowser's not so great recovery, using that platform to actually kind of camp out the flame, which is pretty good.
Aggressive and catching the landing with forward air. All right, we got him off stage, no jump, going for the up B, kind of for free with no contest. Okay, landing up air, not enough to kill. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, like high percent going to offer Charizard because he wants the survivability. And maybe just to get some more damage. So even if he comes back with his next stock, Ivysaur can clean up.
Jumps into the Flare Blades. But we've seen these forward air usage by Jibblyporf.
Okay, yeah, that's shit. Oh, okay.
But like I said, the forward air usage from Jibblyporf, very good.
Right, I was expecting him to go for a smash attack, because if you ever shield Flare Blitz, you can hit it with a smash attack, because he's not able to do anything until the end lag.
But then catching him with that down air.
Yep. Good job to Zeedy.
Good job coming from both players. Jibblyporf really adapting to his Pokemon trainer during the second and third game, but unfortunately it was